the Triple M Footy Saturday Rub Ultimate Kashi. This is your chance, or your club's chance, to win a fundraising night hosted by us. Well, it's basically hosted by Bristol. And if you've ever been to a Kashi or, to a sportsman's night where Brian's been in charge.
Oh, no.
Bill,
Yes.
he is in charge.
Bill.
It runs to time.
That's it.
And if there's no good audio...
That's only because you say to me, Fat, I've got to get home early tonight.
I don't say Fat, I say Brian.
Very, very nice. So anyway, this is what's happening. Myself, Bristol, the main man, Bill, Duck, Damo, Nez, Chew, we're all heading out to your joint, wherever it is, and putting on a night for you so you can raise amazing money for your club. Now, Bristol...
Yep.
We've already had lots of people on Instagram, of course, 60 seconds Instagram video, come to us saying, come to our club. This is how you actually apply. And you've got 3 there. These people are going to be online, and for 30 seconds, they've got to impress you to the point where they stay in the hunt.
So we've already seen their video, and they were nice, and that's why you've made it this far. We've got next week's 3 and the week after's 3 to come as well that we're going to pick out as well. Now, I hope that in front of you right now, as I go to these people, Michael, Tash, and also Charlie, who are going to represent their clubs, that you have thought about audio.
Yes.
You've thought about ticket sales and ticket pricing.
That's it.
You've thought about security.
Yep.
You've thought about getting a chair for us and a table where we can sit up there and do our stuff, and perhaps even an elevated stage. All these things go into making a good function.
Brian will not tolerate, Damo, any sportsman's night incompetence.
Right.
If he walks in and he sees any, then he just out.
If I see a ticket man on the door that doesn't absolutely nail you when you come in and say, mate, you haven't paid. In fact, all tickets should be pre-sold if they're fair income.
That's it.
And I've worked it out. If you sell 150 tickets at $100, that's 15 grand. And you sell 50 at 200 to your corporates, that's another 10. So
But what
that's
do they
25.
get extra for that, BT?
Hang on, that's 25 grand, and then you have 10 auction items. Don't roll up with 30 auction items and silent auction items and some guy trying to rip you off because he's selling a bit of memorabilia. That's 35K.
That's it.
That's your minimum ask on a night like tonight.
But what do the corporate buyers get extra over the general buyer?
They
What do
get to sit up the front, Damo.
And they can speak to you personally?
Yes.
They get to sit
A
at
little
the front.
20-minute preamble?
They will sit with you.
No, sit with Duck.
Heidelberg West Footy Club is represented by their reserves coach, Michael Misson, and he is on the line now. Michael, welcome to you.
G'day, boys. How you travelling?
Now, very well, Michael. Don't get too excited just yet. Your 30 seconds hasn't started, but I hope you just heard all of that stuff we said, because we can't have incompetence. I've got a funny feeling that Heidelberg West Footy Club might be full of that, but we're about to find out, Michael. Tell us why and how it's all going to happen. Go. Your 30 seconds starts now.
All right, boys. We'd love to have you down at the Ultimate Kashi at Heidelberg West, because we need to get some superstar presence around the club. Let's be serious. Look, you can even bring Damo. Let's be serious. He'll be really handy for the night, because you're going to need someone that drives Bill. Let's be serious. How's Bill going to get home without him? We've been a struggling club.
You're going really well, mate.
We've been struggling in the northern suburbs for about 10, 15 years. But we're starting to turn it around. Hang on a sec.
Oh, boy.
It's not all doom and gloom, boys. It's not all doom and gloom. We're starting to win. We've won 4 in a row.
Michael, that'll do, mate. Now, listen, Michael.
I'd like to support you, Michael, but...
I thought your 30 seconds was lacking detail. In fact, any detail. You didn't tell us how, when, or even whether you have a room we could actually do it in. In fact, Michael, gee, you're coming from a long way back, Michael. Thank you very much for your support in the Ultimate Kashi. We're now going to move on to the Mordialloc Football Club and Netball Club. I'm told the Mordialloc and Football Netball Club down there have a brand new pavilion facility, and very nice. And we could be there to we could be opening it. We've got the secretary. This is where I like administrators to come on, because they're more across the numbers in that bill.
Spot on, Brian.
And the seating arrangements, because you've got to have a seating floor plan.
Floor plan.
Yeah, you do. Tash Woodward is on the line. She's representing the Mordialloc Footy and Netball Club. Tash, welcome to you.
Hi, thank you.
Good, Tash. Is that true about you've got a new facility down there?
We sure do. It hasn't opened its doors yet.
How long have you been the secretary, Tash?
Since November last year.
Oh, so you're a short-termer.
I am a short-termer.
Have you had anything like this before?
The new pavilion?
No, the Ultimate Kashi.
No, never.
All right, this is going to be interesting, Tash,
Oh.
given our brief conversation. You've got 30 seconds, Tash, and your time starts now.
We're a 130-year-old community club, and we're finally coming into the 21st century. This year we've adopted a one-club motto, which encompasses our netball, men's footy, women's footy, and the juniors, and we ensure we put the fun into all our functions. With the demolition of our old club rooms and all the stories that were hidden within those walls, we need Triple M to help us get the people of Mordialloc away from Main Street and back to McDonald Street as we show off our shiny new pavilion.
Oh, boy.
Well done.
Now, listen,
Brian.
What up,
Tash,
Tash?
it sounds a little like the Mordialloc area is an old area. Is it quite old?
No.
Yeah, I'm not sure about you, Tash.
Brian.
No, she was okay, but...
Tash was excellent.
Yeah, she was okay, but still no detail. No one's telling me... Not even
No,
one
she
person
did.
has said...
Yeah,
We're
that's
going to have a
right.
night. You're going to speak. This is going to happen. By the way, our president wants to speak and thank you.
Oh, they've
Floor-
got 30
floor plan.
seconds.
Floor
Tash,
I think
thought
she
it
made a
was-
really good pitch.
Yeah, absolutely.
man.
Told us the history of the club.
Brian is the man in charge.
There's no green jacket yet, Brian.
Thank you, Tash. I agree with you there, Billy. Sylvan Footy Club. It's a long way to go.
Where's that, Brian?
It's out in the hills.
Oh, no.
JB up near, it's up past the Dandenong. It's in the Dandenong Ranges, I
Yeah,
reckon.
it's over the...
Monbulk,
Yeah,
sort of a long
Right,
way.
so no real
But
point
we
hearing
will
from Charlie
go.
there.
Do we get accommodation?
But we will go anywhere in the country.
I don't know if we want to stay, Duck. I'll be in the car and
Get
straight...
a nice place in the hills with an open fire would be quite nice.
Oh, yes. Anywhere in the country we will go. Anywhere in Australia we'll go. So the President, Charlie Caputo, is on the line. Charlie, welcome to Triple M Footy.
G'day, lads. How are we?
Going good. Charlie, the Sylvan Footy Club, is it full of people from up in the hills?
Hillbilly?
Yeah, we're not bushmen, but yeah, no, we've got a few locals that come to the footy, obviously, but we get a lot of players from down the line, down
Are you
towards
any-
the
is your-
Court and everything.
Is your club any good in terms of results?
This year we're not going too well. We've been sort of struggling for a couple of years, but we've won 7 odd flags in the past.
Charlie,
20 years.
how much would you charge per head if you were to get the boys up there? What would be the door charge? Because
Mate,
Astro is going to be on the door.
I don't think we should let anyone in for under 300, to be honest.
300.
And your room, how many could it fit?
We'll extend them if you blokes are coming up. That's how good we are.
Have you got a room?
Yeah, we've got decent sized social rooms. We'll fit 150 in there. No worries.
What do you got
bad.
on tap?
What have we got on tap?
Yeah,
Depends whatever you want to drink, Bill.
Carlton Draft.
Yeah, we got plenty of Carlton draft up here. Don't worry about that.
Well, Charlie, give us 30 seconds of your best effort to get the ultimate Kashi. Go.
Not a problem. Still the small country town in the heart of the Yarra Valley with one servo and a licensed grocer, plus a great footy club. We've been around for 97 years. We've struggled on field for a few seasons, but having the Triple M boys visit, that'd be a huge boost for the club. We don the Cats colours, which would see Billy's face glow with pride. We love our footy, enjoy a good time. The boys will be made to feel like royalty, as they should be. We'll provide you blokes with ice cold coffees as they settle in to watch some local footy in front of our infamous huge open fireplace in the comfort of our social room.
Charlie.
Get around to Sylvan Cats.
No, now Charlie, very scripted, mate.
Oh,
When we do a sporty, we're very off the cuff, aren't we, Bill?
Yes, we are.
And none of our stories have ever been told before.
Never been told before.
oh, no.
Actually, you can tell mine if I don't make it.
What do you mean if you don't make it?
Well, if I couldn't make it to Sylvan or wherever, just say I had to defrost the fridge or something, I couldn't make it.
It's fair to say that our first 3 into the final, it's a final of 9, Heidelberg, Mordialloc and Sylvan, might be just pushing it a bit.
Oh, Bristol.
They're all right.
Who was the one with the really good video? Well, there was one of those 3 that had a really good video. Heidelberg
West, yeah.
Their video
very
presentation
good.
was very neat and slick and tidy, and but
Was.
no one really has come to me with the detail that I require, and no one has actually offered us any cash.
Oh.
Spot on, bro.
Yeah, but of course we're doing it for nothing.
No, we might just bring a couple of a raffle.
So are they still all alive in this?
Well, they are.
course so.
You're not choosing one today?
They're alive because we haven't heard from the other 6 yet.
Okay.
All right, here's what you do. Post your video as soon as you can on Instagram at Triple M Footy, hashtag Ultimate Kashi. We've got 6 more places in the final, of course. Next 2 Saturdays, we're going to do the same situation where Brian has 30 seconds, times
Brian.
3. Thank you, Brian.
Do your maths. Like, if there's 200 people by 50 and a few VIPs, how much you going to make? Know the figures. Give me the bottom line.
And also, Damo, don't go with any of the obvious stuff. Like,
Right.
if you come here, we'll treat you like royalty.
Yeah.
We're treated like royalty everywhere. So we don't need to hear that.
And we
there's
need to know how Astur is going to... Is there going to be a square card table at the door where he can collect the tickets
That's
as
it.
they come in?
That's it.
And you need to pre-sell the tickets.
Yeah.
Don't rely on people turning up on the night, otherwise it'll be a shit fight.
What do you want most, Jim, out of this night?
Then not to attend. Is that what you mean?
I think I was meaning that.
No, we're coming. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. At Triple M Footy, hashtag Ultimate Kashi. Tell us.
Anyone
in
calls
60
in sick on the
seconds.
night. Watch out.
All right, quiz, Bill.
Yes, please.
Oh,
You've
no.
done nothing for really sort of half an hour.
I had to go and see someone.
Oh,
Supposed to organise the food for us.
You had to pay
try.
someone some money that you should have owed him about a month ago, Bill.
It's the music. It means we've got to shut up.
13353. Get on board now for the quiz for Coates Hire. This is a Triple M Footy preview, by the way. Need equipment in a hurry? Call Coates Hire 13 15 52. Who have we got back there? Leroy, Hosemary, Leroy.
Oh, no.
Gary,
Get it right back there, Leroy.
the great Gary Lyon out in the middle there
Oh,
with a
what's he doing? Have a
very
look at
dark
him.
hair.
Oh, no. They've got real shoulder roll, too. Wanker style.
Yep.
Quiz next. 13353. Ring us for McDonald's Triple M Rocks Footy.